What's good, my peeps? Chinaka Big Rucker back at you again with another action figure review. This time, rounding out our Hasbro Marvel Legends X-Men Retro Wave 2 with a look at Dark Phoenix. And as Dark Phoenix, you see that we are on the purple backed card, which is is symbolic of the villains for the X-Men waves. And that's what we have here. Dark Phoenix is classified as a villain. I'm sure when at some point they will re-release this figure as the primary Phoenix in the green colors, it'll be back to the standard, we'll call it orange or mango colored card back. But be that as it may, this is what we have here. You see the figure and the accessories, and of course, once again, we've got that descriptive wording there for back when Toy Biz in the pre-Legends days, when their figures were a 5-inch variety and they came with gimmicks. It would kind of sort of describe the gimmick very briefly on the front there, and what we have here is homage to that. Even though we don't have any gimmicks, we still have descriptions, and what we have this go round is Phoenix Flame. So yeah, anyhow, there's some nice artwork of Dark Phoenix there. Turn it to the back, we have, of course, all 6 figures there on our right side, which we've already reviewed. Dark Phoenix is our final figure in this wave. We have a readout. There's a sketch. Then we have a readout. Overwhelmed by the power of the cosmic Phoenix entity, Jean Grey gives in to the being's destructive tendencies. And got the rest in different languages. Turn it to the front for a final look. Another thing that should be noted is that instead of the usual facial icons up there in the our upper left-hand corner, we have a symbol of the Phoenix there. So that's something that's different. But without further ado, let's get Dark Phoenix out of packaging and see what's up with her. Dark Phoenix comes with an additional set of hands. These, of course, the open gesturing hands that we've seen a million times for our female figures, and no different here, just molded in a yellow. And of course, we have, as far as the wrists go, horizontal hinges. Phoenix also comes with this Phoenix Flaming Bird Firebird effect. We see it's in a translucent red, kind of like an orange red, and then it blends, it melts into a full red at the top of the flaming wings there. So we've seen this accessory before in the previous iteration of Dark Phoenix. Now we're getting a 360-degree visual of Dark Phoenix. And first glance, as I stated, this is a reissue, a redo, if you will, of the original Dark Phoenix. We do have differences, though. Of course, the immediate difference would be the paint apps. This is basically a kind of like a flat red with yellow. The original was a more metallic red, and kind of like a darker red, but more metallic. And the yellow was it was molded, but it was more golden, if you will. And besides that, the other differences would be this Phoenix has got double jointed elbows, pinless, and pinless knees as well. So we will go ahead and check those out a little bit closer. But before we do, I need you guys to go below and hit that like button. Hit the like button, help the algorithm, and yeah, of course, share the video after the fact there. And while you're down there, go ahead and subscribe if you haven't subscribed to the channel already. Really helps me out. So but without further ado, let's get Dark Phoenix off the base. Taking a closer look at Dark Phoenix, the first thing we'll do is take a look at that head sculpt, and we look there. She's got the this is the same head sculpt that we had on the original version. One of them, I should say, the original version came with 3 different heads. A powered down head sculpt of Jean Grey, Then you have this, which was a little bit. This was the most sinister of the three head sculpts, and then there was another head sculpt with her powered up, but not looking evil like this one. So that's why they included this one out of the three, because you saw at the beginning of the review, she's on the villain card, we'll call it. So that's what she's supposed to be portraying right here. Anyway, it looks good. Her hair is red and it's got a wash in it, something we rarely get these days in our hair, but there's a dark wash in there, so that's cool. A dry brush in there, so gotta love that. The Phoenix emblem on her chest, mine's look nice and clean, no jaggy, so that's cool. And go down, you see she's molded in red, the body, and then when you get to the arms, the arm is painted yellow right there at the at the bicep. So you got it both ways like that. And from the elbows and the forearms and the fists, they're molded yellow. And then of course she's got the belt, which is molded yellow, and the emblem, the Phoenix emblem, buckle if you will, is painted gold, and that looks very nice there. And then her legs, you see what's going on there, molded red, painted yellow from the thighs going down, and the feet turned to the back. Nothing really going on in the back, nothing supposed to be, just once again that hair with the nice dry brushing. Moving it back some, we'll take a look at the articulation. With all that hair, you already know what time it is in terms of going back. You can scratch that. Her head is on a ball peg, so she can go forward if you move the hair that's at the front out of the way. So she can move her head down that way, and she can go left and right. You're going to have some issues because of the nature of the hair. It is what it is. You can get some attitude with the head. As far as the shoulders go, you can get about 90 right there at the shoulders, and of course 360. These are the newer arms, so she has a bicep swivel, and as I stated earlier, double jointed pinless elbows. You have got to love that. You've got the wrist swivel and horizontal bend there at the wrist. Almost lost my train of thought there. Then when you get to the diaphragm, she can go forward just a tad. She can go back a little bit more than she can forward. She has great side to side, and of course you can rotate. You get to the hips, because we get no ab crunches with Marvel Legends females. She can do the splits that far. She can lift her leg up that much, go back that much, not bad at all. She has the thigh cut, double jointed knees, and then of course you're not going to get any type of calf cuts there, boot cuts, but she can point her toe forward that far. She can get it up that far. She does have ankle pivot and holes, peg holes at the bottom of her feet. Here's Dark Phoenix with her gesturing hands and Firebird flaming effect. Here we have our retro Dark Phoenix next to the first version, this one from the Toys R Us exclusive Cyclops Dark Phoenix 2-pack. And I was mistaken. It isn't a more metallic type of red, but it's more of like a blood red. And the yellows are more of a golden hue, as I stated, painted at the thighs, and then from the knees on down, molded in that gold. And you get the same thing at the biceps, painted at the biceps and then molded on down. And of course, the other differences would be the pinned knees and the single jointed swiveling arms of the Toys R Us version. And there is differences with their respective belts. In terms of our retro, the buckle is painted gold, whereas on our Toys R Us version, we don't have the paint app that way. Actually, you can't see it. I'm not about to mess with it because I probably won't be able to stand her again. But the emblem on the belt itself, the outline is painted gold. So if you have it, then you know what I'm talking about. But yes, the other thing that's different, I had mentioned that the Toys R Us version came with 3 heads as opposed to the retro with only 1. The retro, though, out of packaging came with a set of fists and extra hands, and the Toys R Us version only came with these hands. So I think I would have preferred having more head sculpts, but hey, Retro Series never did load us up on accessories, now have they? I only have 1 head to try out from the original Dark Phoenix because the powered up non-evil head is being used on the green version of Phoenix in one of my displays, but I do have the depowered version, so we can at least try to see what that looks like on our girl. So we'll do that right here on camera, see what's up, see if it'll actually go in. No, this is pretty hard. Oh, I guess it did go in. Let's see right there. It's on kind of crooked. But there she is with the depowered Jean Grey head. See about looking at it close up. And yeah, that is a beautiful head sculpt. Gotta hand it to it. And it looks good on this buck too. And here's Dark Phoenix with all of her wave mates. All have been reviewed. From our left going to our right, we have Avalanche, we have Longshot. Right in front there we've got Spiral, we've got blue and gold Wolverine, and in the back we have Multiple Man ×3. And of course, riding in the middle is the subject of the day, Dark Phoenix. And pretty decent wave. If I had to rate them, I can already straight tell you Spiral is my number 1 for sure. I'm not even going to go in reverse order. I'm just going to straight up say it. Spiral is my number 1. I would have to say, as many times as he's been overdone, I'm going with Wolverine as number 2, simply because he's got the pinless joints, and that just it totally changes the whole, just the whole visual with Wolverine, you know. So I expect we're going to get some redos with the pinless joints, so you all be prepared to get the brown and mustard colored suit again, the tiger stripe suit again, and whatever else again, but they're going to be pinless, so that's something. I guess number 3 would be Phoenix. Dark Phoenix would be number 3. Number 4, I'm going to go ahead and, even though he's a quick redo of what we've already gotten just a few months ago, we'll go with Longshot. Then Multiple Man, and bringing up the rear is Avalanche. You know, I'm glad to have gotten him. We're one step closer to completing our Brotherhood of Evil Mutants 2.0. So that's always good, but he is kind of plain missing that A. Took points off of him for me. So yeah, he's riding the pine right there down at the bottom. Madrix looks very good in the green, and with the gold highlights on his costume. He's using the Sunfire Buck, so that's definitely better than Bucky Cap. So he gets some props for that. And well, the subject for today, Dark Phoenix, you know, another reissue or redo, but this time with the pinless knees and pinless double jointed elbows. So, you know, if you're going to redo, you'd better do it big, and that's doing it big. So I appreciate that, and I appreciate you guys. Please like, share, and subscribe to the video. Definitely like, it helps the algorithm. Leave comments below, questions, concerns. What did you like best about this particular wave? If you liked it at all, what's your ranking? Let me know. What you don't like, you know, once again, let me know. If you've got any questions, critiques, hit me with them. And if you have any questions, you know how we do. If you want to be notified for the next time I upload a video, hit that notification while you're down there, hitting the sub button and the like button. So yeah, that'll do it for that. This has been Marvel Legends X-Men Retro Wave 2. And I am the Ruckus, leaving you with this. Remember, the hunt continues. And I'm out. Peace.